anybody that's aware of this, listen, and they're like, oh yeah, I saw it. I'm worried about it. And so a lot of folks left the cities and started a small homestead. Now what needs to follow is markets, like consumers. If you really want that to be available for you, you need to change your buying behaviors.
You need to go, yeah, farmers markets, things of that nature. Yeah.
And it's a lie that buying food direct is too expensive. Yes, the sticker on that is going to be more than the cheap stuff you can buy, you know, like the heat and eat meals, the boxed meals, but you're going to pay for it on the back end with your health.
Yeah.
But also my wife, you know, she's the one that does this at home, and she goes, we actually don't spend that much more money, because when you buy those fresh whole foods and you cook, you usually have leftovers. So you actually get 2 meals out of one.
100%. And this is a conversation that comes up with me when I'm working with people on nutrition plans.
Mm-hmm.
That's come as a little bit of a cop-out or an excuse, or like, well, I can't afford to eat healthy.
Yep.
And I was like, well, if you think being healthy is expensive, the gym membership and the food and all that, I'm like, try being sick.
Yes.
Because then you're out of work. Like it, you know, and it's hard to have sometimes the foresight to look ahead and be like, oh, okay, this is an investment.
Yes.
And it's going to help me save money in the long run because I'm avoiding those other things.
Yeah, you're going to pay the farmer now, or you're going to pay PHARMA later.
It's a great way to put it. But no, I agree with you. And with that, like, and it's a perspective thing. Like, we're fortunate to have a lot of family around here that help us watch the kids. And my mother-in-law watches our kids on Wednesdays. A lot of times she'll be at our house, and she always says, you guys don't have any food. I was like, sure we do.
Yeah.
You know, but like we prioritize single ingredient food. So like to a lot of people, our fridge looks a little bit more barren.
Yep.
But like,
we're an ingredient household.
Yeah. And so it's funny when I put people on nutrition plans, they're like, well, do you have any recipes? I was like, sure. Cook the animal protein.
Yep.
Cook the rice.
Yep.
Cook the green beans and put them together.
Yep.
Like there's
your recipe.
I was like, I was like, season it how you want. You know?
Yeah.
I was like, there's not really a recipe. I'm like, and all my food, I make all my food taste good. I don't dread any of my meals, but like, to your point, the single ingredient food, when I cook it, like rice is such a, like it's, I mean, a bag of rice lasts forever, you know, and it goes so long. And if you do it right and you prep the food ahead of time, you've got leftovers. And that's, I mean, eating at the frequency that I do and that I have my clients eat on, you have to prep ahead of time. You have to prepare. And that's a lifestyle shift for a lot of people because it's not as convenient. But once you do it, they're like, oh, wow, like I'm feeling better. I'm sleeping better. My body's changing. So like, again, the proof's in the pudding if people give it the chance. But yeah, the whole thing, I can't afford it or it's too expensive. It's really not that much more expensive, especially because when you're eating this way, you're cutting out the other stuff. Mm-hmm. Like you're probably cutting out the sugary lattes.